A wonderful Wednesday morning, and we are glad to be here with you on JoyNews Interactive, coming to you live from digital address GA0992539 in Kokomemle, Accra.
The show is also live on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. Join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, we're JoyNews on TV.
I'm Selina Ampo.
And I'm Mapito CBD. Now, let's start with Wednesday wisdom. You know, every Wednesday we slump into work and thinking about trivial things like the weather, traffic, money, and how tired we are. Hashtag Wednesday wisdom has been trending on Twitter. Let's see what people have been saying. So let's go to Twitter, but our Facebook page, JoyNews on TV, Facebook, JoyNews on TV, and also Instagram, JoyNews on TV. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom has been trending on Twitter.
And we have the very first one from Muna Masaka, who says, "Blessed are those that can laugh, are those that can laugh at themselves, because they shall never cease to be amused." Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And we have another one from Mplabo K, who says, "Never let a stumble in the road be the end of your journey." Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. "Stand up for truth, even if you stand alone." Susie Kasim, hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. That's a tweet coming from Emanuela. Zupta comes in with, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." 100% emoji and a heart emoji. Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And Carrie says, "Use your eyes to see the possibility, but not the problem." Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And Zupta again, who says, "Education is not just about going to school and getting a degree. It's about widening your knowledge and absorbing the truth about life." Hashtag Wednesday Wisdom. And at Ndrani David 9, who says, hashtag Wednesday Wisdom, "Silence is a game of self-control. Silence is the tool for self-control. Used correctly, silence can help you find other forms of communication, making you more efficient in your speech. A person who controls his silence is a person in control of his life." Let's take a break shortly. We'll be back.
You're still watching JoyNews Interactive with myself, Mapito CBD.
And Selina Ampo. Well, we're moving on to our next story. Every year, Time magazine selects what becomes known as the Person of the Year. They name something or someone that has had the most influence. And you want to know more, I guess. Let's watch this video.
Person of the Year is an annual issue of the United States news magazine Time that features and profiles a person, a group, an idea, or an object that, for better or for worse, has done the most to influence the events of the year. The covers have over the years stirred up controversy, backlash, and applause. Some of the most memorable faces to appear on the cover of Time in 2012, for the second time, former President Barack Obama. In 2014, the Ebola fighters for all the healthcare workers who helped stop the spread of Ebola virus during the epidemic in West Africa. In 2018, Time released what they call The Guardians and the War on Truth, referring to a group of journalists whose work has landed them in jail or cost them their lives. We're bringing Person of the Year to Ghana, and we're asking you, for better or for worse, who has had the most influence?
He's the president, of course. He has changed things With the free SHS and all things he has started doing now.
Chachawale is very entertaining, especially the one, the green grow, whatever. Acting like a cowboy guy.
I think the president, because the policies he's making and the kind of things he's putting in place, I think things are on course. Yeah, I think things are on course.
I think that it's Shatawale because for almost all the time, he made the media dormant. In fact, some of the times what he says is called uncalled for. But he will make it in a sense that people will be talking about it and Ghana will be heard, even maybe negatively or positively.
Kwesi Nyantechi, who has also made history because of his buhaha in the football. And then when it comes to, I think, politics, I think Kennedy Dapon is on top of the issue. I think that is also fun.
You've heard from some of the people on the streets of Accra. Now I want to know, who's your person of the year? For Joy News, I am Apito Sibidi.
Time Magazine Person of the Year. Some of the things or people and objects that have graced the cover. Let's start with this one, the endangered earth. And, you know, they were just dealing with pollution and how much we can make the world a better place. And like I had stated in the report, the Ebola fighters had made it as the Person of the Year. Barack Obama twice was named Person of the Year. Donald Trump has also graced the covers to become Person of the Year. Martin Luther King Jr. was also Person of the Year. In 2010, Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, was also named Person of the Year. Now, let's move on to Vladimir Putin was also Person of the Year, Russian president. And you know what? You were also named Person of the Year for contributing to the information age, because you control it, you put out the content, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So you were also named Person of the Year. So you know what? I'm going to take it as something in my pocket that even if I don't make it in life, I made it somehow, somewhere as Person of the Year. And also President George W. Bush made it as Person of the Year.
Before we even talk about our other stories, who's your Person of the Year?
I'm my own personal Person of the Year.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm my Person of the Year. I am my Person of the Year. Why should I elect someone else? Myself. Mapito CVD is the person of the year for the rest of her life, in her life. Who's your Person of the Year?
Well, I would say my mom. My mom has been a stronghold, so she's my Person of the Year. Yeah.
That's good. That's lovely.
Now, let's do some GNI travel tips. You know, we've been bringing you travel tips for some days now. Our first tip today is, when you go somewhere, I think you should try their local food. Now, you know, we're in the festive season and it's the holiday season, and you need to try foods that you've never tried before. So when you travel, when you step out or go anywhere, the first thing you need to do is taste their food. In Ghana here, we have the local delicacies like jollof rice. We have jollof rice and chicken. We have banku and tilapia. We have fufu and goat. The list goes on and on.
And if you're planning on traveling to South Africa, you can never go wrong with something we call a braai, commonly known as a barbecue. Listen, sausage, steak, chicken, pork, chops, among all other types of meats, will be found on your plate. This is often accompanied by pap, which is a type of cornmeal porridge. But if you're keen to sample some Indian cuisine, you can, you know, try some samosa, and it's a good starting point. But for more local food to sample, you can always find a local eatery or ask the local people on what to eat.
You also have to have a stash of emergency cash. Nobody wants to be stuck with no money in a foreign country. I can imagine it. Here are some places you can hide your money. I think you should hide your money in your hat. That's one of inside your hat or inside your jeans. Just make sure you don't wash the jeans while the money is hidden. You can also hide money in your shoes. They make great hiding spots, and any other place where you won't forget.
And our last one is visit the local market. I think this is the best way to experience the country. You get to see all the interesting stuff. You'll find out how the locals shop. And it also serves as a reminder that you're in a different country. And that's only if you've forgotten. So we've got some interesting markets here. This one is in Thailand, and this is their water market. You've got Kenya market. Here's a South African market, a neighbor goods market, and some different interesting markets. You know what, if you're traveling and you feel like, you know, I'm trying to find out what the local people are eating, how they live, a market is the first place to start.
Last but not least, Jana travel tip for today is to be polite and smile often. If you plan to make new friends in a new country, that's the only way.
On that note, we're going to take a quick breather. When we come back, we're talking tech with Spike Nkrumah. You don't want to miss it.